Have you ever wondered how big Jupiter is compared to the Sun? Well, let's dive right into it. Jupiter, known as the giant of our solar system, is indeed the biggest planet we have. But when it comes to the Sun, it's a different story altogether. Imagine Jupiter as a basketball. The pretty big ball, right? Now imagine the Sun as a small car. That's a pretty significant size difference. You could fit over 1,000 Jupiters inside the Sun. That's like trying to fit 1,000 basketballs into a small car. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But that's the amazing thing about our universe. The scale is so vast, it's hard for us to truly comprehend it. And even though Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system, it's still dwarfed by the immense size of our Sun. So, even though Jupiter is pretty big, it's still just a tiny dot compared to the Sun. Now that you know about their sizes, do you know what Jupiter and the Sun are made of? Let's dive right in. First up, the Sun. The Sun, our very own star, is a glowing ball of hot gases, primarily hydrogen and helium. This gas ball is so hot, it's constantly going through a process called nuclear fusion, where hydrogen atoms combine to form helium, releasing a tremendous amount of energy in the process. Now, let's hop over to Jupiter. Similar to the Sun, Jupiter is also primarily made up of hydrogen and helium. But here's where things get interesting. Unlike the Sun, Jupiter has a dense core possibly made of rock and metal, surrounded by a thick, swirling atmosphere full of clouds and storms. This is what gives Jupiter its characteristic striped appearance and its famous Great Red Spot, a storm that's been raging for centuries. So while they might share some elements, Jupiter and the Sun are very different. Ready for some fun facts about Jupiter and the Sun? Let's dive in. Our Sun, that big bright star at the center of our solar system, is so colossal that you could fit about 1 million Earths inside it. Now that's a lot of Earths. Moving on to Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, its size is equally impressive. Over 1,300 Earths could snugly fit inside this giant planet. Can you imagine that? Over 1,000 Earths all inside Jupiter. And here's a bonus fact for you. Did you know that despite its size, Jupiter is not as heavy as you might think? It's mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, which are both lighter than air. Our universe is full of surprising and exciting facts just like these. So keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, there's always more to discover. Wow, aren't Jupiter and the Sun amazing? So, we've learned a lot about Jupiter and the Sun today, haven't we? It's been an incredible journey into space, exploring the vastness and beauty of our solar system's largest planet, Jupiter, and the life-giving star, the Sun. We discovered that Jupiter, despite being the biggest planet in our solar system, is dwarfed by the Sun's immense size. We also uncovered the fascinating differences in their compositions. Jupiter, with its thick atmosphere of hydrogen and helium, and the Sun, a blazing ball of hot plasma, primarily hydrogen and helium too, but at a different state due to its intense heat and pressure. We shared some fun facts too, didn't we? Remember, Jupiter's strong magnetic field and the Sun's vital role in sustaining life on Earth. So, isn't space amazing? It's full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Now, next time you look up at the sky, you'll know a lot more about Jupiter and the Sun. Until next time, keep exploring.